Those girls said that I chased them off the land. All this time they were practicing, I don't know what it's called, climate smart agriculture. But they were planting permanent trees in my land. Then they kept to report me to the police, and then they brought me here.
Hey, why would you be fighting that? Climate smart agriculture increases productivity for the farmers to make more money. More produce from a smaller area. Shut up. You don't want people to make more money? The women are thinking outside the box, and you are a mountain in their way. You don't want people to get jobs. You don't want plumbers to be employed. Should I suffer because you don't want me to help in developing irrigation systems for climate smart agriculture? Do you like climate smart agriculture? The weather keeps changing every day, and you don't want the farmers to adapt and become resilient to the effect of the climate change.
Wonderful. I thought he wanted to go to court.
No, I don't want to go to court. Take me back home and I ask for forgiveness from Confidence and Agatha. Please.
But what has happened? Shaka. You want to say those things here, then when we go back, you start changing.
I swear I'm going to change. I swear, you just open. I found it. Open. He has accepted. Open. Hey.
Okay. Fine. You open.
Don't go far. Don't go far.
Everybody get your weapons quickly. Get your weapons. Hey! What is it? There is that. Two of them have been singing towards our garden. Wait.
You should have come with your girlfriend. Do you expect me to explain to you everything? The elephants are braided.
Elephants?
You use the information you have to fit it.
Never seen an elephant live. Today you will see a dead one. Let's go.
Lottie, you could also preserve your produce rather than sell at a loss. It is simple. You are just going to get the chili, dip it into boiling salted water for a few minutes. Then dip it in cold water, and then after dry them up.
That is a lot of work, and I don't have time for that. Agree. You can take mine.
Confidence, let's go home. We have a lot of work to do.
So, how are we supposed to fight poverty when we can't even transport our goods?
You can't separate agriculture and transportation, yet no one is willing to maintain the rural feeder roads.
We can decide to stay here and discuss about the states of our roads, or find ways of getting our produce to the city.
Mercy. I've got you some milk for making the yogurt.
No, thank you. I already stocked up.
Ladies, you look like you need some help. Me, I am from town.
How?
I used another route. What are you waiting for? You load your produce on the truck, and my man will deliver it for you in town.
This is good. Let's start loading. Come. But Mandevu, who will go with the produce?
I will go.
Shaka! You are back!
I'm a changed man. Climate smart agriculture. That's the motto.
That is it.
Wait! Down! Hey! The other one down.
Chief, how can you encourage them to kill elephants? You've lived long enough to know that elephants are necessary for our ecosystem. They've always lived here.
Things have changed. We have increased in number. We need land to cultivate, and the soil is fertile. But these animals are squeezing us off our land.
Chief, it is their land. It is us people who have expanded on their animal homes. And more reason for you to coexist with the ecosystem. Nature and wildlife don't need people. People need nature.
It is not that simple. You have to fight for water, food, and land to cultivate. The fittest will survive.
Maybe if you had a encroach on their land.
Encroach on whose land? This is our land, and you can live anywhere we please.
If you're not understanding it, you're interfering with their livelihood.
They will live. They're better for us, so we can cultivate and sell our crops in peace. You don't know how hard it is to live when you are watching your back for wild animals. These ones.
The elephants which disappear will have negative effects on the ecosystem, and it will be you guys to suffer.
To hell with the ecosystem.
What? It's because of the seeds dispersed in the elephants when they are moving that you get all these new grasses, the trees, the bushes. So when you kill them, even tourism will die.
Tourism is for government.
I think it's time you take sides. You're either with us or you're with the elephant.
Joy, no, I told you that you would be the first person I call once your produce reaches the market in the city, okay? Please.
Mandev, you don't seem yourself. What is troubling you in this beautiful office of yours?
Agri, you think I do not know that you're the one behind the masses move to challenge me in the forthcoming elections?
Whoever is telling you that is telling you lies. In fact, I've just come to find out if the produce arrived. I'm your supporter.
Yeah. People should have left you to suffer with your produce. That Joy woman keeps calling me, asking me, how far has the produce reached? Am I the driver for the pickup? Now you also came for the same reason.
Shaka.
You fool. We agreed that you'll see to it that the produce reaches the market safe.
But the road is no more. And the bridge has also collapsed because of the heavy use of the diverted traffic.
You people should have left the villagers sell their produce to me. In fact, let me go and provide the leadership where it's lacking.
Madam.
What makes you think you can walk in my office making random accusations? Do you think you're the only one who cares, Mr.
Isaiah, madam, I'm sorry, I just need someone to do something. I've never seen people who hate elephants to this extent, yet they are the ones encroaching on their land.
Welcome to my day. The conflicts between animals and the local people keeps escalating. The animal corridor has fertile soil. The local people think they are more entitled to the soil than the animals. We have tried to keep them off, but they retaliate by killing elephants.
And that ends up affecting the tourism, right?
Of course, poverty has pushed them to do anything to survive. And now that we have to live with COVID-19, sometimes I honestly don't blame them.
But too bad, don't make it right, madam.
Nakiru.
Oh, Madam Nakiru, we need someone to fight for the rights of the elephants because elephants are part of the natural environment.
But I've tried so many times, several times to have talks with elders, but they never amount to anything good. They think I care more about the elephants. So that's why I'm on a fact-finding now.
Fact-finding till when?
Till next budget.
Wait, you have a budget?
You expected me to use my own money?
That's good.
Yes.
How we approach it is the problem.
Estelle, the responsibility of these feeder roads is for district. This man, Dave, is just a small fish in this matter. Now, are you going to press charges on it?
I agree with you. We are directing our anger to the wrong person. Our job is to make our leaders accountable so that they remember their responsibility to make these feeder roads.
And we all know how long it's going to take. And not forgetting the excuses they're going to give us that they don't have a budget to repair the roads. And now they have something else to blame, Corona.
What I don't understand is why they think maintaining of these rural roads is not an option. And they end up wasting taxpayers' money over something they should have done if they had planned well.
It is a good thing Agatha decided to preserve her chilies. Otherwise, she was going to make terrible loss.
But do you think the market available is enough? She needs a bigger market for her produce.
Well, that might mean that we start thinking about, low-scale farming for purposes of sustainability.
Actually, this affects all of us, and we must do something. This particular feeder road has enabled us to get access to markets, farm inputs, farm fertilizers, and everything. And many of us have even expanded our production.
I'm telling you, all this is going to be affected if we don't do something about it. We should come together and help ourselves. We cannot wait for local government. Come on.
Okay. Mr. Mandev, how are you planning on doing that if we do not have the necessary skills to do that kind of job? Huh? We don't have machinery, no equipment, even resources.
Madam Esther, I think we cannot wait. Right now, what we need are the basic skills. We can start.
And what Gabriel is saying is very true. And Esther, you don't have to worry so much about the labor, because Gabriel here and I are going to rally every youth in this village. We must work on that road.
What are we waiting for? Let's get our hands dirty. We go. We go.
Viola, I told you we don't want you and what you stand for. You don't understand us. It's as if you're not a daughter of the soil.
Isaiah, that's why I prefer to go slow on these things.
I strongly believe that you can harmoniously live with the elephants and benefit as a community. You said you get nothing from the tourists who come to see these elephants, but what if you start your own tourism initiative? You can't do it as an individual, but as a community. You turn some of your manyatas into lodges, and some of the women can make money by selling beads, and other men can be tour guides.
So we, as animal control, are willing to work with the community to support this venture.
You and your empty promises. You promised us that you would protect our crops from being raided. What happened?
Amojong, we advised you farmers not to scatter your gardens. But did you listen? Some of you are cultivating close to the animal corridor.
What about the fence you promised us?
We can't afford to build that large fence like you want. That's why we introduced the idea of eating empty jerry cans and making noise to scatter away the elephants.
Those are methods which they don't work anymore because the elephants are used to them. Okay? Now, Viola, if you want to help us, tell us what witchcraft you use to protect your gardens from elephants.
I do nothing.
Do you call us fools?
Viola, what else do you do on your farm?
I do nothing. Maybe we go and see.
What are we going to do about our produce?
People, let's work on making the road better. Let's work.
But I still believe for this to be a successful venture, as a community, we must know that the youth working on this road must be paid for their work.
This is voluntary work. We all benefit as a community. Still, you didn't tell Isabella that this is voluntary work, it is for the community.
I gave my land for the road to pass for free. I'm not going to pay these young people for their work. However, I agree there is need to compensate them for their effort towards repairing this road.
And that's very true. There is no way we are going to run community projects like this one on free labor, just like our chairman wants us to believe. You know, some of us gave in land so that the road passes and the community continues to benefit from their agriculture activities. So in the same way, everybody should contribute to the fund so that these young people get some allowances whenever they help us with these roads.
Yes, if you are benefiting from this road, contribute to its sustenance. That's fair. So let us work collectively as a community, yeah?
On behalf of Mase here, who is standing for the chairperson of the local council, I'm contributing to the fund so that our young people get some allowances. Okay, let's get back to work.
I realized that you have futile growing around your garden.
I grow it to supplement my income. I tried encouraging farmers to grow it, but they refused.
Oh, this is the secret, eh? That's why elephants don't raid your gardens, eh? I was thinking why it was the chili. Look here. It says, chili repels elephants when planted in and around the garden. This is amazing. It also says, when dry chili is mixed with cow dung and burned, the chili pungent smell repels most wildlife, including elephants. Oh!
The elephants have sensitive noises. They can pick up anything in the environment so easily.
Since we are not going to plant it overnight, we are going to get pounded chili and we mix it with cow dung to come up with chili bricks, like it says there.
We're going to make a chili fence. The elephants live and we also live.
And we are going to share the good news with the community and even carry dry chilies with us.
But do you have enough chili?
Yes, I have enough for the experiment.
Hey, I and my friends grow hot chili back home. I can call them and they send us some.
It's okay, you can call them and bring it.
So how much salt? Put a few tablespoons. Now you get a chili, you dip it in. You add more. Now you put in hot water like this. You open it. And immediately put in cold water.
Hey.
The salt gives it, maintains its flavor and also prevents it from molding. Now help me go dry these ones which are finished.
Confidence. I like this idea. Now we shall be able to save all these chili peppers. We are going to make money.
Is that why we planted them? To make money? And we make money?
It's Isaiah.
I hope he's well in Karamoja.
Hello? Wait, did you find markets in Karamoja? We are going to make money.
How?
They are taking the chili peppers.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Agatha, be serious. Are you sure?
I'm serious.
Then you should be working on these ones.
I know.
They have taken off Isaiah.
This is unbelievable.
The chili works.
Rosalina, did you see it when they got closer and I lit the chili brick?
Yes, they kept lifting their trunks up, looking for fresh air, but when they couldn't find it, they ran away. They could have entered in the wall if they found one.
Isaiah, you're starting to behave like what the brother-in-law.
Oh, thank you. Are you serious about helping us with this lodge venture? I'm now interested.
Of course, I'm very ready to help the community benefit from elephant tourism any way I can.
Rosalina, please call Mariana and tell her we hope the pregnancy that prevented her from coming with her husband turns out to be a thinker like the father.
You're lucky you have a sister. You could have been about to waste you.